Hey everybody, welcome back to the Light Side Music Reactions. Today we've got a special, really special video that we're checking out today. Sometimes the algorithm on YouTube is just very cool. And it just popped up with this in my notifications, and I just absolutely had to check it out. We're reacting to an official music video for a song called Wait by Jeremy Renner. That's right, Jeremy Renner from MCU, Marvel Universe fame, played Hawkeye in the Marvel movies. This is one of those guys that I had no idea could sing. I've never heard him sing before, didn't know he could, but he's got this EP out called Love and Titanium, and here, it describes it in the description here to the music video, saying new EP, Love and Titanium, available now. And so it's got a link here. When you're done checking out this reaction video, go to the link in the description, and it will take you to the official music video that we're getting ready to react to. And you can go down the description there and follow that link to order the EP if you're interested in that. And also it says watch more original content from Jeremy Renner, and there's a link there. So this is so cool. Every once in a while you have an actor that comes out that sings. I'll give you an example, is Gwyneth Paltrow, also from MCU fame. She's one of those people that really surprise you. Didn't know she could sing until they came out with the movie Duets, and she did that song Cruisin' with Huey Lewis. Amazing song. She has a phenomenal voice, and you never would have expected it from somebody like that, an actress or an actor in the case of Jeremy Renner. So anyway, I'm a huge fan of the Marvel MCU movies, especially the first 2 or 3 phases. In recent years, they start to get a little bit too woke for my personal tastes. And so there's a couple of the Marvel movies that have just been complete disasters in recent years. But outside of that, I'm a huge fan of Marvel. DC also. And of course, Star Wars, the same thing. Historically, huge fan of Star Wars. Loved the comic books growing up. The characters, the collectibles, and everything. All the movies, the TV shows and stuff until Disney took it over and started to wokeify it. And so Marvel, unfortunately, is going that same direction, it seems. Hopefully, they'll learn their lesson, go woke, go broke sort of thing. Hopefully, they'll learn their lesson and just get back to putting out good quality content and stop trying to shove this leftist agenda down our throats. But anyway, let's go ahead and check this out. This is Jeremy Renner, Hawkeye from the Marvel movies, singing Wait. Okay, January 2023, it says on the video here. Okay, is it showing it's to my daughter, Ava. Okay, as it's beginning here, the music video, it's showing the scenery of the house and stuff. And as it's showing this, I can't help but think of the movie. Was it Endgame? It was the second of the two. Yeah, because Infinity War was part 1, then Endgame was part 2. At the very beginning, the opening scene of Endgame that showed him with his family, for some reason, this imagery it's showing here is reminding me of that. And so that's got to be, just off the bat, that's making me a little bit emotional remembering that, because that was the scene where, spoiler alert for those of you that haven't seen the Marvel movies, and at the end of Infinity War, there was the famous snap, and then all of a sudden half of humanity just disappeared, disappeared into turned into dust. And the opening scene of Endgame showed him with his family, and as the snap happened, his family disappeared. So, Marvel fans, you know what I mean. So, boy, this is crazy. I'm an emotional kind of person anyway, but, getting emotional just remembering a Marvel movie. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this before it gets too bad.
Everything, my only thing, my number one.
Oh, it's showing him with the
best part
baby.
of me. You've become tremendously inspired at such a young age. Your grace,
Oh,
your
that is
thoughtfulness,
adorable.
and your constitution make me so very proud. You have so much to love, Ava. You have so much to live.
Oh my
and so
goodness,
much
is
to
that
give.
her? Okay, so it's showing her through the years. I'm going to rewind this and go back. I'm going to watch this again. It's showing Ava, his daughter, through the years. It shows her as an infant and him holding her. And then it goes on and shows her growing up. You got to check out this video when we're done. Go over to the link and check us out.
To my daughter, my everything, my only thing, my number one. You are the best part of me. You've become tremendously inspired at such a young age. Your grace, your thoughtfulness, and your constitution make me so very proud.
Oh, she's so adorable.
You have so much to love, Ava. You have so much to
Okay,
live
now it's showing her a little bit older.
and so much to give. You will be your own teacher now. I'll be in your heart and your mind, always guiding. Daddy is always with his daughter. I know that I'm complicated. I don't have a lot to say for daylight. Maybe I'm uncomfortable, a little unpredictable sometimes. For whatever it's worth, I know that it hurts. You are the ocean and I am the earth. Hide in my head, leave things unsaid. I am the needle and you are
Beautiful.
the thread. Will you
Okay, this is beautiful. I love how it's starting out with the acoustic guitar, just real soft, just plucking the strings and strumming gently. And then it comes in, he's singing by his own. He has an incredible voice. I am really impressed. I've definitely got to hear some more from him. I'm going to definitely download his project. Hopefully he's got more than just the 2 or 3 songs. An EP is only has like 3 or 4 songs on it, maybe 5 or 6. But I want to hear a complete album from him. He has an amazing voice here, singing country music. But he's got this unique kind of accent, the way he's pronouncing his words. I have heard some other artists that use similar accents. An example of this is recently, last week, one of the videos I reacted to was, or songs I reacted to, was from the Larry DeLauder family. And the song is My Jesus. So check out that video when you get a chance. The daughter has a fantastic voice, sang lead on that song, and how she pronounced her R's, kind of like W's. He's doing that exact same thing here, and it's really interesting. And it's not the typical accent and type of inflections that you would hear with popular music. And so I don't know if this is a new kind of phase that people were doing with their music, but I like it. This is sounding incredible, and he's doing a fantastic job for an actor going into music. Jeremy, why haven't you been singing? Why haven't you done this earlier? Fantastic voice. I am loving this. Lyrically, I know I'm complicated. I don't have a lot to say in the daylight. Maybe I'm uncomfortable, little unpredictable sometimes. Okay, so this is obviously this song you got from the video that he's singing this to his daughter. Whatever it's worth, I know that it hurts. You are the ocean and I am the earth. Hide in my head, leave things unsaid. I am the needle and you are the thread. So he's talking here about differences, about how they're different from each other. I'm complicated, he says. I'm uncomfortable, sometimes unpredictable. And you are the ocean and I'm the earth. We're different. But the ocean and the earth, they're like compatible with each other because they're opposites. It's kind of like opposites attract in relationships. When you're looking for a partner in life, you don't necessarily want somebody that's exactly like you, but somebody that complements you well. In areas where you're weak, they're strong, and in areas where they're weak, you can be strong. If you're not good at math, for example, hopefully your partner is and can handle the checkbook. If your partner isn't good at, handiwork around the house sort of stuff, hopefully the other one is. And you're not exactly the same. You don't always have exactly the same interests. It's nice when you have some interests that you can share. But at the same time, you complement each other because you're different. It's the whole idea of opposites in gender attract, because they're made to complement each other and made to fit together, physically and spiritually, in emotional ways, in spiritual ways. It's important that we have those differences that complement each other, and where one of us falls short, the other can pick it up, and we're important to each other that way. So he's saying, I'm different from you. Maybe I don't understand you all the time. You don't understand me all the time. But let's see what he gets into. Will you wait is how it's starting the chorus here. Okay, so there's the answer. That's what his message is. Wait, stick it out. You may not understand me now, but hang in there. Wait for me, and you'll figure me out. I'll figure you out. And that's the thing about marriage. Relationships is a lot of times we don't understand each other, and a lot of times we're tempted, when we butt heads and like that, to call it quits and say, I don't want to be with you anymore. And that's our first response. And that needs to be the last response. We need to wait and figure each other out, because a lot of the things that we don't understand at the time, later on we find out those are the things that are the most special and the most important to our relationship, because we're different. And so he's singing this to his daughter, which is unusual. I imagine if I'm thinking of these lyrics without the context of the video, if I were to hear this song, I would think he was talking to a love interest, to his wife. I may not understand you. You may not understand me. You're the ocean. I'm the earth. We're different from each other. But if you wait, stick it out, we'll figure each other out. And we'll find out how we complement each other. And it'll make our relationship better. Also, it started out sounding country. But as it got into the chorus is a little bit more pop sounding. So that's interesting, kind of mixing the genres a little bit. And I'm liking this. Let's get back into the second verse here. Okay, we missed the first line there. I know that I'm difficult, but loving you is spiritual as a night sky. And so, yeah, a lot of times, we can be difficult, hard to live with, but loving you is spiritual as the night sky. And that is so true. I've found in, a relationship with my wife that I had with her, is that a lot of times I can be difficult, and I recognize it now. At the time, you blame the other one, and you say, I just don't understand her. Or she would say, I don't understand him. And, it's all her fault, or it's all his fault. And, you just, you realize later that, I can be just as difficult as she was being. And, but loving her was just so spiritual. And I can see what he's saying here. This is powerful. Okay, so when he's singing here, he's got a little bit of a rasp to his voice. That sounds cool. It's not really, it's a little bit edgy, but it's still pretty enough to where it's not like metal sounding voice, but he's got that little bit of rasp in there that sounds nice. And the way that he's pronouncing his consonants and his vowels, the W's and the R's, and then also the vowels in there as well. It really complements. There we go, compliment again. But it complements the style of the music, and his vocal style too, with the rasp in his voice. That just little hint of it, like Bryan Adams. Perfect example. Bryan Adams is best known for his ballads, his pretty love songs, and yet he had that little bit of a rasp to his voice, that little bit of an edge. And that's what Jeremy's got here, and I think that's what is appealing to me about his voice, not just the way he's pronouncing his vowels and consonants with that little bit of unusual sound there, the inflections that he's making in his choices, but just like I just said, the tone between the raspiness and the softness, which is great for a ballad type song like this. He said in here, the lyrics, "I know I'm difficult and I can be insensitive and stubborn for the hell of it when we fight." And once again, he's saying this to his daughter, and it's unusual because I wouldn't think about this as much with my daughter as with my wife. That when we would fight, this is how I would react afterwards. When you're wanting to make up and say, "I'm sorry. I know I'm insensitive. I know I'm a jerk sometimes, but I love you very much," and it's a spiritual thing. And so, listening to these lyrics, I think of a romantic relationship, but he's dedicating this to his daughter. And I guess I can see that too, when you butt heads with your child or with your parent. And of course, all family relationships are like that at some point. Typically in your teenage years is when you get to that point. And maybe that's what triggered this for him, is when his daughter got into her teenage years and started that rebellious phase. Maybe that's what he's referring to, that there have been some difficult times. And he's saying, sometimes I know we butt heads and we don't understand each other, but stick it out. I still love you. I hope you still love me. And we'll get through this and we'll understand each other one day. It's a beautiful video. Oh, she made a bracelet for him. That's awesome. I'm loving this song. And the video, too. It showed him laying there asleep, and she sneaks up and slides this bracelet onto his wrist that she made for him. And it reminds me, when my daughter was younger, one of the gifts that she got, I think, for Christmas or birthday or something, was this kit where you make your own bracelets sort of stuff. And I remember she'd make those little bead bracelets and stuff for me, and the different colors and stuff. And it's just so sweet to see him laying there asleep. And she made this little bracelet for him and comes up and slips it onto his wrist. he has no idea she's doing it. And he'd probably wake up and see that bracelet in there and just melt his heart. And so, love the music. Building here into the final chorus. And there it looks like her wedding. Yep, her wedding day. Beautiful. Okay, and it's showing the credits. All right, this seems to be a recurring theme in some of the videos that we've been reacting to lately, the last couple weeks. Seems like I've been talking a lot about family relationships with your kids and your parents, and the importance of I talk about on Grandparents' Day, the differences between the generations and how we need to rely on each other, and that's coming through in this as well. I talked in one video about the Stephen Curtis Chapman song Cinderella, and the Harry Chapin song Cats in the Cradle, and all those themes about children growing up and the importance of being there for them while they're young, and then when you get older, or while you're old while you're young, to appreciate and take time for your grandparents as well, while you've still got them. And so seeing this theme again in the music video, as she's growing up, and then it starts out with her as an infant. I'm sorry, I keep seeing this is reminding me of my own daughter, and remembering seeing her in the hospital for the first time when she was born, and holding her for the first time, and then going through the years as she grows up, and as a toddler, and as each stage, you think, this is the perfect age. I don't want her to get any older. I vividly remember thinking that, and then she'd get a little bit older, get to the next stage, and it's like, oh no, this is a perfect stage. And then she gets a little bit older, 3 years old, 4 years old, 7 years old, 10 years old. And each stage, you feel like this is even better than before. You don't want her to get any older. And then seeing this video showing how she progresses and she gets older to the point to where she's getting married and he's giving her away on her wedding day. And so it's a beautiful video. Awesome song. I love this song, and I love his voice, and I'm definitely going to check out some more from him. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, hit the like button, comment down below, and give me some recommendations on other music you'd like to see me check out and react to on here. And hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so that you know when we add new content. Then after you're done with all that, absolutely go over and check out Jeremy's video through the link in the description, and you won't be disappointed. It's a beautiful video. It just makes the song even more powerful when you watch that video, especially if you're a parent. If you're a father or a mother to a child, you'll get it. Believe me, you will get it. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time on the Light Side Music Reactions. Bye, everybody.